Hello everyone, I'm gonna show you how to type APA format and how you can begin and how you can escape ball, not ball, and in general how to write in your APA format. So let's begin. I'm gonna go ahead, close this. So we're gonna go with this one. So the first thing you're gonna know is gonna be right here. So let me go ahead, cover them all, and black. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the title. Nope, that's not everything yet, so let me go back, delete that. In general, delete the heads. Okay, what is it? Those are heads. That's not how you do. Okay, let me see. What is it? Nope. You know what, just go ahead, delete it in general, so that they don't have to put anything. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead typing. First thing you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure all of your words is gonna be Times New Roman in 12 inches. So that's how you're gonna write in your font size. That's the font size. And also this is gonna be front text, so front size and front text, so it's gonna be Times New Roman and 12. Okay, that's first option set. I believe if you having a 365 new update, you don't have to skip the inches or whatever, so we are clear to go, so you don't have to worry about moving the inches or whatever. And whenever you done that, there's gonna be the next step. That's we call page by the name, like last name and the page number. You're gonna go to that insert, go to home page. Nope, go to insert. You're gonna go to page number. You're gonna go at top right, top right, top right hand. It's gonna be this one. The number must be an accents. So right there, it's gonna be your last name, Mr. M, and double click. And you're good to go. Now the first thing is gonna be your title, so I'm gonna explain later. Let me go ahead on ball. So according to APA format, you will always ball your paper, your title paper. So we always ball it. So sometimes say, what is a title paper? What you gonna writing about? What's the research you write about? What the idea, what's the name of the thing you're gonna put it on your work? That's mean the work citation. Not citation, title paper. That's the title of your paper. So you're gonna write about the specific title, so you're not gonna go jumping the step to outside the title. Sometimes the professor be unique and specific. If this title you're gonna write about, everything you're gonna write is gonna be in that title. So the reason why I put mine is week 11, so we're in week 11 of my work and my college classes. That's the reason why I put a week 11. And also on my submitted document, they say week 11 reading a response. So there we go. Next is gonna be your student. So when it's gonna be your student, make sure put your first and last name down. So in general, it's gonna be your full name. So go ahead, type your full name. That's the student, so that's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. You can write first and last name down. And next, it's gonna be institution name and department. So sometime someone asks me, what is the institution name? In general, now, what is your university name, your college name? If you're in a high school, what is your high school name? Okay, so that's the thing. So mine is community college of, I'm not gonna tell you if that's a remain private. That's the reason why I highlight with the black ink, so that's remain private. And also history of, you're gonna see they say institution name in the department. So mine is the history department. Or you can say community college of blank department of history, but so I'm gonna say history department. There we go. Next is gonna be a course code. That's different. Course code. If you're in college, it's be different. If you're in high school, it will always be different as well. Next, the course code is gonna be HIS. If you know the acronym of history, HIS, then you gonna have what level of history you have. Sometimes you're gonna, this is for a professor, sometimes they have more students in the class, more classes, so it's gonna be X1, X2, X3, whatever they tell you in your whatever they told you on your work, what's called, whatever in your D12, if you're a college student, whatever in your D12 profile, that's whatever you gotta type it in. And then as you see over here, they say name. What is the name? If the course name, if I already give the course code, what is the name? Now let's see what's the course title. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do. It's gonna be the world history 1500 to present. That's the title, the name of the classes that I take, or the name of the courses. So it's gonna be course code in name. So HIS 1120 X01, the world history 15 to present, 1500 to present. So that's mean like 1500 to 2025 now. Okay, that's what we're gonna cover. Next is gonna be professor, lecturer, instructor name. So meaning in high school, what your teacher want you to call. Sometimes you're gonna say the Miss, Mr. You're gonna say Miss Anna, Mr. Tommy, Mr. Tom, Miss Jury, whatever your teacher want you to call. Always mention that. For my professor, go back in. So whenever you done the whatever you got mine, he introduced him as instructor name, so I'm not gonna mention the name. And the next, you don't need to type in. Next is gonna be date of submit. So I'm gonna go ahead. Submit assignment. So what date you gonna turn your work, your paperwork, whatever. Mine's I studied yesterday, but I'm gonna submit it today. So I'm gonna turn in today. That's what it means. Today, like submitted date. So I'm gonna turn it today. Today's April 8/25. That's what it means. Next, you don't have to. I beg you. You don't have to. Whatever teacher, whatever direction your professor gave it to you, or your teacher gave it to you, or your lecturer gave it to you, or your instructor gave it to you. You don't need to copy and paste them here. To me, it's helped me, and I asked him authorization if it's okay. He told me it's fine. Since you all can see that I cancel the words, that mean whenever I done the part, I cancel it out. I just like this meaning I make a line there, so that's mean I completed. Next is gonna be introduction. So sometimes you all don't know, so you're gonna remain this area. If you want, you can go ahead, delete it. Control Z. If you want, you can delete it, and whenever you delete it, go back here. And then how you can page break, that's a good question, and I'm gonna show you how the faster and easy way. Some of you can hit enter. Some of you can plus space multiple times. The quick and easy way is gonna be an insert. Go to insert and page break. When you click that, they're gonna creating a new page. So let me show you an example. Double click, and now we move here. Nothing. So that's good. Next, I'm gonna go ahead, Control Y, go back. Not Y, Z, and then Z. Okay. So as I told you earlier, you don't need to. You all don't need to type in all of this information. For me, it's just reference. So don't worry about the second part. Then now go next. It's gonna be, if you're writing your final, you're gonna go ahead type your introduction. So let me go ahead delete that for you, and I'm gonna show you how you can do it. Go ahead, say introduction, and then hit a space, and you all can see this is right there is gonna be tab on your keyboard. Type that one, say tab, T-A-B, tab. When you hit a tab, so let me show you an example right here. Right there, when I click tab, just move forward, and there you go. If you write the introduction, we'll always leave it like that. Some of you can put in the middle, but to me, I always want to write from left to right, so I'll just remain there. So to me, I don't need to, because I'm not writing any introduction about this. Of course, I have introduction about it, but I don't need to write an introduction. It's not my final or my first word draw, second word draw, or my final word draw. So this one is just an assignment that I have to write. So for me, I'm not gonna worry about the introduction. So let me go ahead, skip that, and there we go. Now you start typing your paper. So let's us all read together. For example, consider this is gonna be perfect idea. You can take this, put on the top as your title. That's more likely what the student do. To me, I don't wanna confuse anything, so anything go by a week, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, so on. Now it's week 11. So if any assignment that my instructor need me to go back and rewrite, can tell me which module in it or which week I'm in. So that's good. I'm gonna go ahead, go to the weekend, download it, and rewrite. Simple. So for many of you, that's gonna be also your title. That's gonna be my official title. I'm gonna talk about the cause of impact of the Great Depression and the New Deal Roosevelt fireside chat. That's my title. So I'm gonna write about Great Depression, about the New Deal. That's my title. And right here, that's the question the professor is asking us. So let me go to home and undo that. So as you see here, what were fundamental cause of Great Depression and what impact did it have on the global scale? Second, what was the New Deal imprisonment by President Roosevelt in the United States? Question 3 is gonna be, how did he attempt to resolve the public with his first fire chat? Do you think it was effective? To me, yes. And we're gonna read together, so I don't want to cost too much of your time. I'm just showing it, and that's the question the professor asked. That's the answer I'm gonna give. And right here, that's going on right here. And also the main thing I want to focus about it today is a quote. Always choose a quote from the book that you read. Mine is gonna be on mine is gonna be in chapter 8, and the quote also has what's gonna be there. So I believe I have the quote right here. Let's see, 1929. Let's see, Control G. 1929. That is the nightmare in the worldwide. As you see here, they're talking about what? Let's see here, the market lost 90% of pre-crash value. That's also, let's see, 1920. Let's see, the surrealize they had in the movement of the 1920 escalate the point to be absurdity of society, convert, explode the World War One, the surrealists also focus in Immersion Empire, blah 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 blah. Let's see, let's go to depression. Right here, there's a Great Depression. So as you see, American banks were forced to stop beating the beginning of a Great Depression, which we will discuss shortly. So let's see here. They say after the victory of the no, that's not the one we were talking about. Keep going next. All right, let's go here. Depression. Oh no. Depression. Okay. So as you see here, fascinating gains more slowly all of the 19 until he onset the Great Depression in Italy. Nata suffer. Okay, now right here, that's the exact same thing that I'm gonna write about. As you see here, the exact cause of Great Depression are being argued by historian, economic, ongoing agricultural legend in the United States about 1920s, where important element where Wall Street stock market bubble caused by excessive use of merchant to buy company share. Inventor were able to buy the share company pennies on the dollar by borrow 90% to 97% of purchase price. That's a lot. Oh, that's remind me in high school. That's the picture. So, and also that's the Czech member of army bonus. So those all in the history. So I don't want to go in detail. Just show you how I can get my information. So right here, that's the best spot. That's I'm gonna begin right there. So you all can see. Let me go ahead, cancel that. What is it? If in the PDF they're gonna tell you what page number. So but for me this is gonna be in chapter 8. So let me go all the way on the top. So you're gonna see 8 major crises. So that's some that's a chapter 8. So right here, chapter 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is chapter 8. So remember that's chapter 8. That's the reason why I mentioned chapter 8 right here. And also Bible burn in 1920s. Was also a quote from the book. And typing, always when you're done your typing, please personal understanding is really matter to all of the professor or teacher. Show them that you understand what you read and what you research, that you 100% or 90-80% of your understanding. Show it to them. Bring something that's related to it. Whenever you done, put it there in the beginning of your next. Anytime when I type my page at the end, I will always add my personal review and my view, blah 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 blah. and then at the end, blah, there we go. Whenever you're done, always put this in the middle, Control E. That's good. And also make sure reference your page. This is my reference, so my professor want us to call bibliography, so that's my bibliography. And although my reference work, my work citation, that's the three way you can use it, but there's a multiple way, but that's the more the popular one: reference, bibliography, work citation. And also this is my in-text citation as well. The in-text citation, something that you write, like a specific line that you write, you read and you type in, put it there, quote, in open parentheses, close it. That's an in-text citation. And then so on. And this is the outside my book, and the top is my book, but the bottom was my book. And y'all can see that I do that work yesterday and also mention the date, and that's a great thing to do. And now you're good to go. You done your work. And now I'm gonna go ahead delete that for you. So whenever I'm done here, I'm gonna go ahead submit that to my instructor. So the reason why I'm deleting that, I don't want him to feel like somebody writing this for me or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead, delete that, and always pause. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you all one of these things as well. Whenever you done, you're gonna go here, paragraph, and then select do not assign, and go right here, double space, default. I will always suggest you to put default only this document. You see, do you want to set the default aligned indentation spacing in the paragraph for this document? No, for me, I need entire Western normal template. So that's me, you don't have to worry about it. Highly suggest to mention that as well. And also Roman, whatever, that's really important. And whenever you done, you good to go. Hope you like this video. You're free to put a comment below, and I'm happy to help you out if you need additional assistance or need help or need clarification. Thank you all, and you'll be safe. Bye.